Shalom. This is your brother Hawood. I know y'all ain't hear from me for in a minute. Fighting with this stupid truck. And guess what? I'm still fighting with this stupid truck. I got the part. Sister donated, helped me out a little bit. I mean, this thing done pushed. I done spent so much money on this stupid braking system. It's driving me crazy. I even took it to like brake specialists, and they sitting there scratching their head. So I still got to do the same thing. So I'm at the point now. I'm just buying parts, and I give up. I give up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a whole new braking system before I'm done. But besides that, so the other day, I go into the 7-Eleven at one night and see a young guy in there, and the young guy asks the guy at the desk, at the register, for change. Can I get some change? I gotta get on the bus. And the guy tell him to say please. So, the little young man said, I'm not saying please. You're supposed to serve us. You know what I mean? So I'm listening to this guy talk to this young boy like cop and fly with him. So the young boy, he took it there. He told him, he said, listen, you gotta leave here. Don't forget that. He said, and you running your mouth, and I wait for you. You know what I mean? One of them Indian Bangladesh Quickie Mart dudes. Hello, my name is Habib. Welcome to Quickie Mart. That one of them dudes. So dude, he like, I'm calling the cops. I said, damn, they don't matter if you white, all you racist people, all you different races running, call the cops on us, right? So he called the cops, they come like, oh my God, it was so many of them. So I see the guy leaving out the parking lot when he come running out to talk to him, but he can't see him because the way I backed up. I backed my truck up and I blocked like their view, and I act like something was wrong. So I'm listening. And he said he was going to rob the store. So I turned and I looked like, because I had got out my car and was like looking at my tire. So when I heard him say that, I said, no, he didn't. So he like, no, he did. I said, no, he didn't. I said, he told you, stop talking to me like that, or I'm going to see you when you get off of work. That's what he told you. I said, why you lying on him? Like, you lying. I said, that boy ain't say nothing about robbing you, shooting you, or nothing. He was gonna beat your ass. That's what he was gonna do. Excuse my French, but that's what he was gonna do, right? So the cop like, well, you was there, white lady. I said, yeah, I was right there. I was standing in line while they was arguing. I'm saying, why you lying on him, right? So they asking the guy what he looked like and where he go. So I start acting like I'm leaving, but I'm like coasting because I see him walking down the street. So I'm literally blocking their view. So I waited for him because I turned my inside light on, act like I was doing something. So when I see him turn the corner, I pull off, right? Because they get in their cars. So when I pull off, I see him, and I'm like, yo. He's like, what's up? I said, yo, get in the car, man. He like, why? What's up? I said, get in the car, man. So he like, what's wrong? I said, get in the car. So he get in the car. He like, what's up, OG? You know how they talk. So I said, listen, man, that man that said you tried to rob him and all this crazy stuff. He was like, for real? He was like, no, I was just, I said, don't worry about it. I said, listen. So I take him like straight across, like far away from that area. And I said, you got some people in this area? He's like, yeah. He said, actually, that's where I live at. I was trying to get over here. He said, you just gave me a ride. So I'm like, cool, right? So I dropped him. I said, listen. I said, look, man, I understand, you ain't gonna let nobody talk to you any kind of way. I said, I understand that. I said, but you gotta understand, these people will lie on you in a heartbeat. And then these demons that they call, they will sit here and just literally go right along with their story and plant a gun on you and everything. I said, so just be mindful about what you're doing. I said, some of these battles ain't worth fighting. You know what I mean? I said, overchange, you're going to go to jail for 20 years for 4 quarters. You know what I mean? And he was like, you know what, you right. I said, it ain't even the point I'm right. I said, you got, you think about what you're doing before you do it. You know what I mean? I said, because you're going to hurt yourself. Because they willing to do that. So he was like, damn, thanks, man. I appreciate it, whatever, so forth. So, and I told him, no, just don't go to that store no more. So he like, you right. So he get out, I go home. This is the next night. I come in the store. So when I go to the register, he says, you hear that piece of shit tell me he gonna catch me at the work. So I said, who you talking to? I said, you talking to me? So he's like, yeah, the guy that threatened me. You hear that piece of shit? I said, piece of shit? I said, well, what are you talking about? I said, wait a minute, whoa. You talking about the young guy you was arguing with? He said, yeah. I said, why is he a piece of shit? He said, oh, because he threatened me. I said, but you wouldn't even give him 4 quarters. I said, and he asked you nicely, and you told him, say please. I said, so he a piece of shit because he wouldn't say please? Right? So I'm like, yo. So he made me mad. So I told him, I said, yo, listen, man. I said, listen, I want you to understand what you're doing. I said, look at where you're at. Right? So he like, yeah, I work around. I said, okay. Whose neighborhood you in? He said, I guess your people. I said, okay. You're in my people's neighborhood and you calling somebody's child a piece of shit because he wouldn't kiss your butt. Or say, please, master, or whatever you was trying to get out of him. You know what I'm saying? I said, so when he stood up to you, now he trash. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's somebody's child. You know what I mean? I said, that's somebody's child you talking about. I said, and I'm quite sure you won't like it if somebody came and talked to your child like that. I said, and secondly, you have to leave here. I said, y'all keep forgetting that. I said, y'all come into our neighborhoods, you talk to us like we ain't nothing, and don't realize that you have to walk out that door and get in your car. You know what I mean? I said, and then one time you're going to do that, you're going to run into the wrong one that you call a piece of whatever. And that's going to be the last one you're going to call that name. I said, because your children don't play. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care that you got kids at home. They don't care that you having a bad day. They don't care that you think you better than us. They don't care about none of that. When they get mad, all they see is red. I said, so you might want to think about what you're doing and be mindful of who you talking to about people, especially about my people. I said, because that little boy was all in his rights. I said, if you want to call somebody a piece of shit, you are. Oh, why you call me that? I said, because you sat there and you lied to that cop and told that cop that he tried to rob the store and he didn't do nothing like that. He told me, oh, I thought you was a nice guy. I said, well, I'm not. I said, not when you kind of dog out my own people and smile in my face. I said, no, I'm not one of them dudes that's going to sit there and let you do what you want to my people. I said, you tripping, boss. And then I told him, I said, I'm going to tell you something. You lucky I wasn't his age. You lucky it wasn't me in here. I said, because I probably would have did something to you. Oh, wow, I can't believe you telling me. I said, I'm just telling you the truth. I said, because I was 1,000,000 times worse than him. I said, you probably won't be here right now. I said, he was 19. I said, when I was 19, I ain't play with dudes. I ain't play with nobody. I said, I'd have got you out of here. I'd have caught you. I'd have sat there and I'd have waited for you to come out that store right across that street. And I'd have got my car and I'd have fouled you and I'd have ran down on you. Straight up. I told him just like that. I said, you don't know what you're doing. I said, a lot of my people don't play. And what y'all keep forgetting, y'all come in our neighborhoods and y'all just talk crazy. Y'all just think y'all superior. I said, you better stop, man. I'm telling you. I said, I'm warning you. And I'm also giving you instruction. You better stop, because one day you're not going to go home to your children. Are you threatening me? I said, listen to the words that's coming out my mouth. I'm warning you and I'm giving you instructions. You need to stop. You better stop. Because one day you're not going to make it home. Because you're going to run into the right one. and you're going to say the wrong thing, and that's going to be the last thing you say. I said, stop taking my people for a game. All right, we're not to be played with. I said, and a lot of us got a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And then, you know, we come in this store and y'all just talk to us like we garbage. And then when we take one of y'all heads off, we animals. I said, y'all need to really think about what y'all doing. Y'all not better than us. Y'all bleed just like we do. You know? I haven't seen him yet. I had left after that. I walked out. Like, you know, and I know it was another dude, and he was like, yeah, tell him OG. He's like, see? He said, OG's trying to school you. You ain't listening. Or whatever. So, I don't know. I'm going to go in there tonight when I come back down my side. You know, but listen. I don't know what's wrong with these people. These foreigners, man. Like, they come here like they God's gift to us. Like, we supposed to serve them or something. Like, we supposed to be their dogs or something like that. I don't know. And then now they wonder why all this stuff is happening to them. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is happening to them. They wonder why. You know? They wonder why. You know, even like with that war in Ukraine. Like, even I watched Judah video. I watched a couple people video last night. And they right. I'm not feeling sorry for them. What the hell I'm feeling sorry for them for? Did they feel sorry when they ran, them three dudes ran up and murdered that boy Ahmaud Arbery? Did they care about him? What about the one that boy shot in the back? That little, what's that little boy name with the hoodie? Did they care about that? And then the chick Amber ran up in the boy crib and killed him. And his nut-ass brother, excuse my French, man, let me stop cursing. His brother ran over there and hugged her. Like, man, please. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for nobody that got a problem that's treating us like that. I don't. It ain't ain't a tender bone in my body. I don't care. They don't care about us, so I don't care about them. You show me you care about mine, then I'm gonna show you that I will care about you. But until then, nah, man, you get the fuck out of here. Nah, excuse me, but you get out of here with all that. I'm good. You got it, bro. Take it how you want to take it. I don't care. Block my videos, cancel I don't care. I don't. It ain't a love in my body. If you not for my people and for my power, I'm cool. I'm good. I wouldn't care if you ran up with an arm hanging off. Help me. I'ma look at you and that's what I'ma do. I'ma do the Jamaican jaw. You know that joint they suck their tongue? That joint. That's what I'ma do. That's exactly what I'ma do. I'm not playing with no, man. They done did us dirty. We up here believing in a fake history. Man, it's so much lying going on, y'all. Listen, man. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I watched one of Lex Will's video today too, and he got some good information and some good proof. Like I've been telling y'all about the people that took this land was colored. They were not white. White came as slaves. The whites came as slaves. Actually, the barbarian Germans. That's who came. They took over a lot of our land. Like, man, y'all, we gotta study, y'all. Our people, we gotta study. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. So it's irritating, though. I'm gonna tell y'all that it's so irritating. Because I'm gonna tell you why I get irritated. Because I hear my people calling the white man Esau, and he is not Esau. That man is not Esau. Esau is a colored man. That's just like when you hear us say, a lot of us talking about the white Romans. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as a white Roman. That's all made up history. That's not real. They just made them statues. Those statues ain't real. Edom is Rome. Edom is Rome. And right now, like I keep saying this, we got all these Edomites all around us. And guess what? A lot of us don't even realize stuff. A lot of them is the rich blacks or the rich coloreds. Because Edom is colored. And they don't put into your community because they ain't from your community. You got to start looking into people's past, like where they grew up at. A lot of them grew up in nice little royal neighborhoods. They didn't grow up in no damn ghettos. Seriously, y'all. We really on some okie doke stuff right now. We don't know nothing. We dumb as bricks. This is why you notice something. We're not getting a backlash about calling the white man Edom. You haven't not noticed that? Everything that we bring out about history and about like us being a people, they try to block it. But when you call them Edom, they don't do nothing because they know they not. They not Edom. They the Saxons. They not Edom. They're nowhere near Edom. Edom is colored. If the Germans were colored, they would have like barbarians. Then you got the French were colored, the Spaniards were colored, the Portuguese colored. All those people were colored. Actually, the Portuguese king, he took over Brazil. He set up camp in Brazil. So you got to think about this stuff. Like get Napoleon's diary, the diary of Napoleon, right? Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon described what the Portuguese king looked like and what he did to a T. He tell you he's swarthy and he got nappy Negro hair. That's what he said. Or coarse Negro hair. And he's really dark. Just look into it. They got y'all food. Got us thinking all these people were white. These people just showed up. They ain't even been around that long. They were brought over here as slaves. They were slaves over there. And then they started rising up and fighting. That's what they started doing because they was getting treated like trash by the Moors, which is who? Moab. They got abbreviations with their names and we not paying attention. Got to start paying attention, y'all, and get those books. Get the books about the ancient kings of France, the ancient kings of England, the ancient kings of Germany. Get those books where it's talking about the actual king. Like, I remember I heard somebody talking about King Philip, right? And you would think that was a white man. But when you read the book, King Philip was a colored man. And he was over here. He was fighting the other people. Like, they got everything backwards and got us backwards right along with them. They have, and be honest with you, they have literally just went and just vacuumed, not in vacuum, but injected themselves into everybody's history. That's what they've done. And they injected themselves as the head. They didn't inject themselves as the tail. They put themselves as the head. They put themselves as the prominent ones, as the dukes and the duchesses and all that. They knew what they were doing. And they put us as nothing. We less than nothing. There is no such thing as a melanated race being nothing but slaves. That's not true. You gotta understand, what they did was they changed the first man to a white man. Because they knew the first man was colored, but nobody in their right brain has realized that when the Most High said he took Adam from the earth, that right there should tell you what color Adam was. But you sitting there thinking he white. If I took some dirt from the earth or some clay and molded it into a doll, what you think the doll gonna look like? Ask yourself that. What color is the earth? Brown. Wake up, like, gosh. I mean, this don't make no sense. And if Adam was brown, and that means, and he took Eve, or however it went, then that means Eve is brown. And that means all those people from that line were brown. All the way. All the way through. So all the royalty of the earth were brown. Copper colored. All those biblical stories, that's about brown people, not whites. No. Y'all gotta start using your mind. Like, open your mind. The Most High giving you the Spirit and y'all not listening to her. She tell you, you just ain't listening. You open your mind and you shut it up. That's another thing too. Y'all know, y'all remember me saying that I'll sit down, sit in my little area with the TV off and just sit there in the quiet. Or sometimes I'll fall asleep. What I do, I'll do that to stop my mind from racing, right? Because like I told y'all, I got so much stuff going through my mind at one time, right? I'm always thinking, right? I've always been like that, right? So what I do now, especially now that I'm older, I'll sit down in quietness, right? No music, no nothing. And I'll sit there in quietness and I'll just listen. And I'll slow my mind down, stop my mind from racing and thinking so much. And I'll just listen. This is where most of the stuff I know, this is where I get it from. I keep telling y'all, they talk to you, you just gotta listen. All you have to do is listen. The Most High is waking you up. He wants you to wake up. Why do you think? Listen, he said, you heard my call. And you what? You didn't answer. He not talking about you reading a damn book. He telling you, you heard my call. When somebody call you, what it sound like? Use your brains. Think. That's what he's telling you. He's telling you he called you, and you would not answer him. That's the problem. You gotta listen to what he's saying to you. Look, who cares what somebody's saying that's in a book? Let me tell you something. Yes, you can find facts in a book, and yes, you can back up a lot of stuff in books, right? But who knows all? Who knows what was going on back 10,000, 20 days ago, whatever? You know what I'm talking about. All those years back. Who knows this? And then you get this thought in your mind that you know you don't know nothing about, right? And you don't realize that you're being told something? How in the hell can you think of something that you never known? Think about that. You know how many times I was told I don't have no helper? It's just me. You know how many times I've been told that? Nobody's coming but me. Because the Most High don't need help. He don't. He don't. It's just he used his creation for certain things. So sometimes he'll send angels to you. Sometimes he'll do this. Sometimes he'll do that. But you gotta listen. If you're not listening, you're not gonna hear him. You gotta slow your mind down, right? Slow it down. Slow that little track star down. And listen. Listen. Wait. Listen to for his voice. Listen for her voice. You'll hear it. Believe me, you're gonna hear it. And it's gonna be something you don't know. You're gonna say, wow, hold on. What the hell? How the hell I know that? Because I remember the first time I heard it. That's what I said. I said, I don't know how the hell I know that. I'm not crazy, because I'm like, hold on, man. How do I know something I don't know? You know what I'm saying? Use your minds, y'all. Open your minds. Open your minds. Open your minds. You have to open your minds. That's the thing. The key is your mind. You have to open your mind. You gotta let that thing do what it was created to do. Not this bull crap that we doing right now. This junk we doing right now is garbage. It's garbage. You hear me? Garbage. All right, y'all. So I gotta go check on the job. Again, I'm gonna say this to y'all again. Open your minds. Open your minds. Please open your minds. Start listening to your spirit speaking and to the Creator talking to you. Next thing. Start digging stones up. Start digging stones up in the earth. Don't go buy those stones that these people are selling you. They are not stones. I just dug this up. No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. Let me tell you how this came into my possession. And this is a quartz stone. I'm working in the house, right? It's empty. So I walk through every room because I got to do certain things in each room. I look. So today I'm in the house and I walk through, and guess what's sitting in the windowsill? Oh boy. And I said, wait a minute, I ain't never seen this over here. I said, oh, all right. Then the Most High must have sent an angel to send it to me. So when you look what quartz does, it's good for your spirit, for spiritual healing, calms your spirit down. Listen, y'all, start digging up stones. You know, I told this to a lot of people, and I only had one sister comment about this. One sister. And that's sad. And the sad part is, why do you want to spend money when it's right there? You can get it natural. All you got to do is go dig it up. Y'all got to start using common sense, man. We got to start using common sense. All right, y'all. I'll let y'all go. Shalom.